Hi again, let's talk about dado sets and how you can set one up to cut a groove of a very precise width, which, as you know, is really important when you're trying to fit plywood into a groove. Plywood is never really a standard thickness. So we need some means of expanding the dado set just a little bit. Dado sets, as you know, come in increments, the blades that is, of 1/8 of an inch, and occasionally you can get a chipper that is 1/16 of an inch thick, which is awfully handy. But let's say we got to go somewhere in between there in order to fit our plywood. The obvious way to do this is to add shims to here. And shims can be made at home out of just about any material that you can find around your house that is fairly thin, easy to cut, and is non-compressible, like the top of a yogurt container, for instance, or anything else. For instance, here's a plastic file folder. Even a paper file folder will work just fine. All you have to do, obviously, with one of these lids is to cut around the rim of it to remove that. You don't even have to be particularly careful about making a perfect circle, because the dado set really won't care about that. There, not pretty, but it'll work just fine. Then for the hole, you want something about the size of a dime, which just is a little bit larger than the Arbor itself. But really, once you see a dime, you can just kind of fold this in half like this, eyeball it, that is. This is a very fast and easy way of doing it, making a square cut in the center. Sure, you can be a lot more particular about this and just add that shim right onto the Arbor like that. I'm going to take a thicker one, however, and stick it on there. This one I cut a lot more carefully and drilled the hole in the center with a Forstner bit rather than using a scissors. Slide that right onto the Arbor, put it right over the nut, make sure that it's not too tight so you can actually slide it on there. Push it tight up against the blade. Put the outer blade on there. Make sure that the teeth don't interfere with each other. And then you can go ahead and sneak your hand in there and put the nut on. And you're all set to go.